Hello everybody, I am Angry Bird. We're back today with a new Steel Division 2 League cast. This time we have a Group 1 cast and it is Nilla versus Gonzo. So Gonzo, I think the name you will be fairly familiar with. Nilla? Maybe you won't be. Maybe you won't be fairly familiar with Nilla. Nilla was a big player earlier on when the game released. He played in the Orsha Cup, which was before I started casting, actually. And he didn't play in Steel Division 2 Season 1. But he is back. He is back playing, and it is exciting to have him back. And this is an exciting game. I actually have seen this cast. Nilla is making YouTube videos of his own and casting his own games. So go check out Nilla's channel. It is a fantastic video and a fantastic insight into the mind of Nilla as he's playing the game. So definitely check that out. So I have seen this game and it is a fantastic game. So I definitely wanted to bring it to my channel to make sure that, you know, anyone who, you know, who's missed the other videos definitely sees this game. So we have Nilla on the left hand side in red. He's playing Armia Krahawa on Vanguard income. Things to note, definitely infantry, and just look at the phase A infantry cards Nilla's got at his disposal. Definitely snipers in there as well in the recon tab. Partisani, Sapari, Oknachiki in A phase, lots of infantry. He has the Panzer IV-H, only one of them in A phase, and the Schwat in A phase as well. Then he's got the Tiger and the 3 Panthers in B phase. And in his own video, he highlighted the importance of the 36, 37 mils. He's got 12 of those in A phase. And in fact, look at his anti-tank tab, it's all A phase. And then the B phase ZIS 3 guns. Interesting, he's chosen the Pak 40s in A phase. I think that's probably to get rid of any heavier duty equipment. Along with the IL-2 M3 in A phase as well. Let's have a look at Gonzo on the right hand side in blue, playing the first Lovash Vanguard income. So not a deck we see often, but I think on this map both players are playing very heavy infantry centric focused decks. Gonzo has a lot less infantry at his disposal. He only has 58, but the Huzaroks are beefy units, and Lovas's infantry is very good quality infantry. Army of Krahawa, very good quality infantry as well. So, you know, but I think Lovas just nudges it out with the Huzaroks, especially. Gonzo, I was chatting to him after this game, and he actually went into this game of the mindset of killing those 36, 37 mils that were in Nilla's deck. So a very key unit for both players to look out for, and for Nilla to best use, and for Gonzo to try and destroy. Gonzo, I mean, he has the Churans, but will he be able to cope with the heavy Panthers if they come in B phase? The Tigers and the Panthers. I mean, he's got the 40 M75 mils there in B phase. He's got 5 of them. They are Pak 40s, basically. So they can do that job. He also has the Ju-87D5 cluster plane that can do that job as well. The Jagdpanzer 38Ts, they can, you know, somewhat do the job. A little bit more difficult, has to get them into good positions. But there aren't many Tigers and Panthers. You know, there's the one Schwat, the Jagdpanzer 38T. There's one Panzer IV-H, that won't worry him too much. He has the AT guns to take those out. And then I think there's one Tiger and 3 Panthers. And so as long as he can deal with them, you know, the armor won't necessarily worry him. I think the infantry fight won't worry him too much. It's I think Gonzo, if I'm honest, it's more the unexpected for him. He probably won't have played Nilla many times, or certainly for a long time, and he probably won't necessarily know what to expect here. Both players a hell of a lot of units onto the ground. Nilla certainly looks like he's making an attack in that northern area. Gonzo, looks like he's making an attack in the southern side, but has a lot of units across the ground. Both players actually with loads of units in here. Nilla with an early 80mm mortar. Looks like he is targeting with smoke into that forest area. Gonzo is pushing forwards with his Panzerschreck. That could be nice. It's probably an AT rifle actually, rather than a... Yeah, it is. It's an AT rifle. But a lot of smoke there, clearing the way forward for Nilla with the Ognia flamethrower units. 2 unload early, the other 2 push forwards for that attack. Let's look in the south. Gonzo was going to push over the bridge here. Looks like he's unloaded with his anti-tank rifle. Now with his 40M with the HE shells. Kind of both sides micro in opposite areas here. Gonzo is pushing across with the infantry. Will he make it through? One of them lost on the bridge, and the other one does just unload in time. Although it is facing off against 3, heavy infantry units. What else do we have here? We have actually an artillery piece being used like a support gun here. It's a howitzer. Oh, it is an infantry gun. It is an infantry gun. It's the unit icon, I think, that was throwing me off there. So it is a unit infantry gun. Looks like in the northern side, Nilla has pushed forwards. He's used the smoke well. He's now got his mortars firing on the back lines, and Gonzo's having to fall back his units. He's lost the AT rifle he had in there. The Lovest is nearly... Oh no, there is 5 men still remaining there, but they're all falling back, and Nilla's pressing through the advantage here. Looking to push down as well and try and take out this 40M. Gonzo bringing in an off-map, the Focke-Wulf 189A1. Flying right overhead and putting down that off map. That is going to catch a lot of units in there. Oh, looks like Nilla's caught the 40M there for Gonzo, and that's a nice capture, and should actually get rid of that unit, should defeat that unit. And he's got to be careful not to mortar his own troops here. I think he's just going to get away with it. Back down to the southern side, Gonzo has managed to push over the bridge. That's a nice play from Gonzo. Nilla bringing in the sniper to immediately take down that AT rifle, but Gonzo loses that position. I think the flaming unit he had in there went down, the AT rifle went down, and actually he's got the Arakazok in there to push forwards, but not maybe as much as Gonzo would like. I think he's lost a lot of his earlier units. Does have a lot of units here. He's trying to push forwards over the bridge. Nilla, the off map is coming down. The recon unit is still there, the plane. So no AA. Nilla now has the Fiat 621 Hotchkiss coming in. That can definitely... look at that. Gonzo targeting the mortar at the back with his off map. And interesting use of the off map there. The one in the northern area has pinned down the advance of Nilla's unit, but the mortar is still raining fire down on these Huzaroks. But these Huzaroks are beefy units, and Nilla's going to have to go through them somehow. Looks like a lot more infantry units being brought into this central area, and they should overwhelm the Huzaroks. Nilla can definitely make some ground in there, and Gonzo hasn't quite reacted yet. No reinforcements coming in. Gonzo has pushed forward though with the Arkazok and the Huzar Golosoroshok, pushing over the bridges in the center area. Huzarok trying to get into the heavy forest. We've got the 40M unloading fire with those HE shells. That's going to help him out definitely. But we do see a Chwat down in the southern side. We've got an Almata 36-37 mil. The Churantu has been gun jammed, So Gonzo, you know, he's holding on at the moment. We're still at a 12-12. He has the flags, but he's definitely under pressure. Something we don't generally see with Gonzo. We don't generally see Gonzo under pressure. It's usually the other way round. But a lot more Turan 1s coming into this northern side now. But interesting choice, because all of Nilla's infantry has anti-tank weaponry on it, so I'm a little bit surprised by that choice. Although the Focke-Wulf 189A1 does come in, use its third artillery strike, so maybe the Turans are going to like run in afterwards and try and get the surrenders after that off map. Back down to the southern side, Gonzo still trying to make ground. The Arkazarasok have, I can't pronounce that one so well. The Arkazok have been forced to retreat back over the river, and the sniper here just taking shot after shot at that Arkazarasok. Keep getting that unit name wrong. I've been watching Vulcan do casts. Really pleased to see Vulcan casting again, and he's fantastic at pronouncing these Hungarian units. So I've got a little bit better now, having watched his casts, but still I need a lot more practice. Another off-map plane coming into the southern side. So Gonzo actually has 2 of these in A phase. I don't know if you get 2 on a card, I can't quite remember, but also using them as recon planes. So definitely taking advantage of the fact that Nilla with the army of Krahawa doesn't have fantastic AA early on. Does have the Hotchkissers, they are coming in, but we have the Ju-87D5. Will it get the kill on the Shuat below? Does release its bombs and does get the kill. So nice job there from Gonzo with the Ju-87D5. We see another one come in, then another Ju-87D5. Looks like the Stuka's going in. Oh no, I missed it. With the bombs, here we go. Oh, and does immediately take care of that AT gun. So Gonzo's actually done quite a good job here. Oh, looks like Nilla's pushing forward with the Sapirzi, but it is taken out by the Huzaroks and the Turan 2 there in the south. The territory starts to swing back in favour of Gonzo, and I think he can make ground in that southern area, but Nilla has pressed the advantage in the north, and wow, look at this. He is still going in this northern side. The groupie Sturmowy are advancing. Gonzo's pushing forward as his Turan 1 to try and engage them, but very close range. Surely that Panzerfaust, oh, does get the pin down, but yeah, he's got to be careful with these Turan 1s. I guess they are fairly cheap, only 30 points apiece, so he can afford to lose some, and he has lost some. Look at the sniper from Nilla on the back lines with the recon sights, but I think maybe Gonzo does know he's there. He is pushing forwards the Huzaroks. It looks like the Ju-87D5 was in that area. I'm not sure whether didn't get the bombs off. The Hotchkiss has kept him at bay, and Gonzo's got to be careful not to lose that plane to those Hotchkisses. But look at Nilla pushing back across the river. I mean, these two players just taking every opportunity. Wow, down goes the AT rifle. Gonzo is under a lot of pressure in this central area. He has just spawned in reinforcements that are going to take a little bit of time to get there. They only come in the Botond A, which is a 60 km/h on-road speed, very slow transport. But down comes Gonzo with the off-map once again. He's actually placed it a little bit further back than Nilla's advancing infantry, so it won't hold him up too much, but Nilla definitely has control of this little northern central area. Gonzo has pulled back the flag. We're still at a 12-12, and the Huzaroks fighting off against the groupie. But I think the groupies, yeah, they got the 4 MP44s, very beautiful. Assault rifles do pick up the victory. Take the flag. Nilla gets the 13-11. A lot of his units in the northern area have gone down. The sniper's still there, though. Oh, he's taking shots at the Lovasits. And down it goes. The leader unit does go down. The Turan 1 starts engaging. Maybe those snipers will survive if they can re-stealth. They can survive. No, they do go down to the Turan 1. So that's the recon lost for Nilla on the northern side. He does have a Pack 50 in here, I think, to try and take on the Turan 1. Does now unload that unit. and it is starting to aim. Will it fire? Engine damage, and the kill comes in from the 36-37mm down here. Nice little job, Nilla. Beautiful positioning, covering this road here and preventing any breakout from Gonzo. But Gonzo has secured that northern flag, but it's a 16-8 for Nilla. He's pushed back in the center area. He's picked up 1, 2, 3 flags. 16-8 to Nilla right now. 14 minutes, back down to a 59. 14 minutes to hold on, and he is in the lead against Gonzo in phase A. We're just heading into phase B. The Roma Arazok have come in to the ground, do unload. These have the Flammenworth or close quarters infantry, but I'm kind of thinking Gonzo probably, I can see why he's bringing into the light forest, because he kind of want more longer range infantry here. This southern side is open right now. We do have some Huzaroks coming in, but you know, Nilla doesn't have units of his own down here. Ooh, he has spawned in Belingauchi. Unfortunately, I can't get the unit card up, so he needs to press forward the attack. He can make a lot of ground down here if he does so. But look at him, he's raced across the river with the Cesar Serzgay. And I keep trying to bring up these unit cards, but they're in the trucks. He's pushing south. I think is he going to cut off and surround these units on the edge of this forest from Gonzo? This is beautiful movement from Nilla. Wow, fantastic play. Needs to get these. Oh, does lose one in the transport. They are the recon variants. They do have the explosive satchel charges though, so very good fighting infantry if they can get into the 100-meter range. But the AT rifle there, that should go down to the combined fire of the two units, as well as the Oknachiki back there. The Pat gun did go down, and the Lovesit is in a difficult spot here, the leader unit, and I think Nilla's going to pick up that flag, return it to a 15-9. Gonzo pulled it back slightly. There's 26 minutes left on the clock. In comes a Ju-87D5, and yeah, ooh, I think, is it targeting the Oknachiki here? Will it get the bombs off? On target. Looks like we got an off map drop in the northern central area. Will these bombs get off? Yes, does. Well, not quite on target, just missing, but does pin down the Oknachiki. I think Nilla's really struggling with the Air Force right now. Brings in the IL-2KR, which are recon planes, but they do have some offensive armament on them, so chasing down that Ju-87D5. But Gonzo has a fighter of his own up right now, the Focke-Wulf 190 F8. Look at that beautiful unit skin in the light coloured blue there. Beautiful to see. And is he chasing those recon IL-2KRs down? I think he's a little bit far away. And actually, yeah, the Hotchkisses there will protect those recon aircraft. So Nilla, you know, trying to bait Gonzo in, but Gonzo is better than that. He knows better than to follow those planes over enemy anti-air. Oh, but look, Nilla's pushed forwards the attack. The Berlingosi have pushed forwards. These are standard kind of 8-man Strelky squads from the looks of it. Oh, the planes are engaging now. The Yak-9 trying to get the shots off onto the Focke-Wulf. We do have a Ju-87A4 in here now, as well as an A1 recon. Sorry, the off-map plane. And Nilla's pressing forwards though, back to a 16-8. Down goes the bombs. Oh, it pins down a lot of units. And the Turan is going in for the surrenders. Will it be able to get those surrenders? Oh, this could be tasty. But look how slow it's moving. They may well recover by that time. Oh, down goes one of the planes. Is it the Focke-Wulf? I can't quite tell. Oh, but they're falling right on top of the Berlingauski. No, I think that's the Polish. No, that must have been the Focke-Wulf. It must have been the Focke-Wulf that went down there. But the two units, they do go down. The Turan 2, it's gun jammed. It's trying to push forwards. Nilla strafing with the Yak-9, but I don't think he's going to be able to pick the surrender up because Nilla has a separate infantry gun just behind there. Infantry gun and infantry unit. He's now pushing the Okpakajowski across the river. So many different types of infantry units in this game. Gonzo, realizing he hasn't got the surrender, intelligent play, backs off that Turan 2 so he can't get taken out once these Belingauski recover and they use the PTRDs, they will easily take those Turan down. So good unit choice to move it back, or good micro choice. Oh, the sniper comes in, and that should counter the 40M from Gonzo. Who's going to win out? Oh, the sniper's going to win. It looks like Nilla's trying to press forward the attack. Yes, down goes the AT gun, and that sniper really helps out Nilla in the southern side. 14-10 to Nilla right now. 21 minutes left on the clock. The Hotchkiss is on the front line in the center, and Gonzo is surely going to target that unit. His Air Force is really helping him out right now. The Cesar Sir, they do get forward with the satchel charge, but Nilla, you know, pulling them back again, maybe giving them time to reload again, so that there's not 2 units firing at it. The Huzaroks do come in and move in, trying to get the kill, but will the Sergei, will they reload in time? I think they're going to go down before they can get the second satchel charge off. Yes, they do go down. Gonzo recovering that fight with the Huzaroks. Well played, Gonzo, there. But more fights in the center. The Oknachiki, are they going to get pinned down? Oh, they do pin down 1 unit of Huzaroks, but I think the other one is going to win out. This is very tight. Oh, the Molotov is thrown, but it misses. It misses, and the Huzarok get the surrender. But look at Nilla racing forwards with the 36-37 mil into a beautiful position back here to really hurt the reinforcements. And it looks like 2 trucks have gone down with men in it. And beautiful play with that 36-37 mil. I would have liked to have seen it maybe in the cover. Although, is that light cover? It must be, it must be. I would have liked to have seen it there, but I think that's probably when Nilla's moving it. No, he's moving it out into the open. Kind of strange there, but wow, reinforcing this central position with more Oknachiki. And that's a good move, definitely trying to press this attack. Oh, it looks like he's trying to move it south. Move it south into that position. There is the Turan 2 there, but that is gun jammed. Oh, Gonzo bringing in the Nimrod now, and that will do fantastically well. 2 of them against Nilla's planes. So I think taking out the Focke-Wulf did really hurt Gonzo earlier. In comes the Ju-87D5. I don't think, I imagine that's targeting the 36-37 mil. It looks like it's gone a little bit stale in the northern side. We do have the Panzer 4H engaging with the 40M there. Ooh, the 40M gets the turret stuck. The D5 misses the target. Ooh, does get the pin down on the 36-37 mil though. Nilla bringing Belingausi into this northern central area. Gonzo clears up some units here, picks back a flag, but Nilla still has the 59, having pushed down into this southern compound, into the very southern area of the flag. 59, 8 minutes on the clock left to win out against Gonzo, but he has the Nimrods in here, and these can actually do some decent damage to the infantry. They've only got Molotov cocktails. They can destroy these Nimrods if they get too close, but I think Gonzo is going to be fairly careful. He's you know, skirting around the outside of these infantry units, and he places himself very far forward. Nilla doesn't have anything in reserve here holding this flag. He's losing a flag needlessly right now. There is a Panther G trying to get up onto the top of this hill to really help this attack out, but even the Panther G can be somewhat vulnerable to the Nimrods with the 200mm AP. No, the heat shells, 200mm. For a moment I wasn't sure then. Gonzo bringing in the 40M Sea-Saber FAO off map. And Nilla definitely has a fantastic foothold in this central area. Yes, he's targeting this flag up here with these infantry units. Oh, he's only bringing 2 in. The Yak 9 comes in. Oh, does take down the off-map plane, the off-map vehicle there. Only 1 strike got off by Gonzo, so nice kill from Nilla, but it does go down to the combined fire of the Nimrods. We've got a Ju-87D5 cluster plane in here. I think Gonzo's trying to line up for this Panther G. Will he be able to get the kill? We've got Turan 1s pushing forwards now. Gonzo is down. He is 14-10 down right now. Nothing really happening too much in the northern area. I think it's the central area that Nilla is pushing. The Ju-87D5. Oh, he has now targeted onto this Panther G, sorry. Let's look at this plane as he tries to come in for the strike. Will he be able to get the kill? This will be a nice kill for Gonzo if he manages to get that Panther G kill. I think Nilla maybe has stopped that. The bombs go off. Will he get the kill? Yes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Gonzo, beautiful kill, and look at the front line push forwards. Gonzo surely will realise that Nilla does not have anything in this southern side. Will he capture a second flag as well? He should be pressing forwards with this Huzarok right now. Yes, 2 flags captured. Nilla has nothing down here, nothing in reserve. All of his units, in fact, across the entire map, all of his units are right on the front line right now. Right on the front line. And will Gonzo be able to... will he be able to take advantage of that? He isn't pushing forwards with his infantry units just yet. Looks like he's trying to clear up the Oknachiki in the buildings. The Nimrods taking fire from the pack 50mm coming into the centre. They can get taken out by this gun, so Gonzo's I think he's pushed them a little bit too far. He's desperately trying to reverse them. Sorry, 1 gets the spawning damage. Oh, the Turan 1. I think this does pick up a surrender there. I think it might have been after the off map. Maybe there was something else. Maybe there was a bomber that came in here. Will he pick up the 2 surrenders? No, the other unit dies. Doesn't need the surrender. So Nilla, oh, I think he's lost. He's lost a lot of units now. I think Gonzo is slowly picking off his units. Definitely his Air Force is hurting Nilla. And Gonzo just managed to hold the flags up in the northern side. Nilla takes this with the Berlingowski. And the IL-2KR is coming in as well. Firing on the Turan 1. Wow! Gets the kill on the Turan 1 there. Wow. With the, I guess it does have the 23mm bullets on it. So it can penetrate these Turan 1s. They are armoured, fully armoured vehicles though, but yeah. Those 20mm, you know, machine gun bullets certainly can penetrate from the IL-2KR there, so nice work. Ooh, down goes the infantry unit, I think to the Lovas Feldoratok, and Gonzo just moving them a little bit further south to try and get eyes on. He has lost this flag though. I think the Turan 1 going down has given Nilla the flag here. Nilla still has a 14-10 right now. 12 minutes left on the clock. If Nilla can just keep pushing reinforcements in, he has a chance right now to win this game against Gonzo, and that would be a major upset. Early on, the Huzar Gorosorashok do get pinned down by the IL-2KR, but more Nimrods, or 1 more Nimrod coming into this northern side, pushes back one of the IL-2KRs. Will the other one, you know, fall back as well? Gonzo actually giving them a fast move order to make sure that he gets closer to the front line. More reinforcements coming in, this time Partisanis into the central area. The Lovas Feldotarok. Oh, down goes a Tiger. Down goes a Tiger from the cluster plane, and Gonzo is really making Nilla pay with those heavy tanks. Every single heavy tank, well, every vehicle, every tank that Nilla has brought in, Gonzo has taken out. The Panzer 4H went down to a AT gun in the northern area. We lost a Panther G here down in the southern side, and a Tiger E. A Tiger in the center as well. But Nilla still has the 14-10 right now. Ooh, 2 units, or 1 of them pinned down. Will Gonzo press the attack forwards? Surely he will. He has the units here. He won't know that he has enough. And actually Nilla's coming in to reinforce, so he can't come quicker for Nilla. Gonzo now pressing forwards the attack. Nilla reinforcing. Who's going to win out in this central position? Shots coming down from the Turan 1s further back as well. Nilla bringing in those Partisanis. He just does unload them in time. And is going to hold on to this flag. He's just going to hold on to this flag. Surrender coming down onto one of the units. Yeah, both of those. I assume they were both Nilla's units there. And the Huzaroks have pushed forwards. And Nilla has lost his advantage on the southern side. Just the 2 PPCN ANC PTRD rifles, which can take out the Nimrods. Actually, I can see why he's brought them in here. I think he was trying to take out these Nimrods with the AT rifles. They can definitely do that, but he can't really push up because I don't think he has the infantry here to help push up. But he has the flag, and that's the important thing right now. Gonzo bringing in an off map from the Sea Saber 40M there. Nicely placed. A lot of these units pinned down. And will he push in for the surrender? I think the off-map's preventing him from pushing in for surrenders. But the Turan 1 on the hill's doing a nice job of just peppering these infantry units. And it feels like Gonzo is slowly pushing Nilla back. 13-11. Looks like some units went down in the north. I think to the Ju-87 D5. There's been a lot of aircraft strikes throughout this game that Otnachiki are getting into the compound in time. Another Ju-87 D5 comes in. Will he be able to get the kill? Will he be able to get the kill? I think he might be targeting the 36-37 mil. Although they often come in at an odd angle. So, you know, I don't think he is. Oh, look at the Stuka. Look at him dive onto the target. Oh, he didn't quite catch that, but the bombs came down. It's quite awkward to catch those planes. But, oh, did that Ju-87... Oh, and the surrender there from Nilla. The surrender there from Nilla. Wow. 25 minutes, 40 seconds. Nilla does surrender the game. Congratulations to Gonzo. Commiserations to Nilla. Gonzo picks up the victory. 3,300 kills to 2,100 losses. Wow, I wasn't expecting the surrender at that point. Maybe Gonzo made some ground elsewhere. He was definitely making ground in that center area. Maybe he made a lot more ground with that off map that was about to come down. We kind of took our eyes off there and we were looking at the Ju-87 D5. But yeah, that was a great game. That was a great game. Just action from the offset and just non-stop action. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Really enjoyed that game. I think Nilla really took it to Gonzo. And he was 16-8 up on, you know, a couple of occasions. Which is... Gonzo must have been on the back foot there. He must have been worried. And Nilla did an absolutely fantastic job. For any of you, I said at the start of this, for any of you that maybe don't recognize the name Nilla, you probably will after this game. You probably will after this game. And definitely go check out his channel. He did a cast of this video, this game from his perspective, and it is a fantastic video. So make sure you go find his channel. Type in Nilla on YouTube. Type in Nilla Steel Division 2 and I'm sure you'll find it. And yes, go check that out. The video also was linked on my Discord. So if you remember on my Discord, head into the Game News channel. And I did link the video in there as well. And if you're not a member of my Discord, you know, jump below in the description. Jump into the Discord and there's loads of casts and games in there. Things that I don't cover, I often link in casts from other casters, you know, Rangru and Khan, Vulcan, Nilla, that kind of stuff, you know, for games that I don't cover as well. So you do get links in there. But Nilla, 2,100 kills to 3,300 losses. He pushed very heavily, but Gonzo was able to trade well enough to stay in the game. I think he was by his fingernails at one point. I'm not sure what the timer got down to, but definitely was less than 10 minutes. But Gonzo managed to hold on, and I think his Air Force did a fantastic job. And the off maps, just constant off maps coming down. This heavy battery 210mm takes out. Oh, this was the one that got on the mortar in the back, and it did take down that mortar. So interesting choice for Gonzo to go after that mortar, but it took it down. And what else do we have in here? Huzaroks. I think the Ju-87 D5. Oh, this was the cluster plane. Got the Shuat. Got the Panther G, got the Tiger, and look at this Turan 2 here. I actually picked up 2 Hotchkiss kills and the 36-37mm, so nice work with that Turan 2. I'm not sure where that was. Might have been on the southern side. Turan 1 here, picking up a few kills. More aircraft strikes, nothing major, and off map here, picking up 1 kill. Huzaroks. I think the Huzaroks are one of the key Lovas infantry units, and look, 3 Berlingowski, another Huzarok here, you know, with lots of infantry kills, and the Luvas Felderatok, a number of kills as well. I think these are the recon units, I think. But yeah, a number of kills there as well from them. Huzaroks, more kills from the Huzaroks. So yeah, those Huzaroks were key for Gonzo, keeping them alive and keeping them in the action and just keeping the kills. So fantastic work, fantastic work. Nilla was very aggressive. The sniper bringing in a couple of kills here. The 36-37 mils, they took down some key units, you know, lots of Turans going down. The IL-2KR did shoot down that Focke-Wulf and the Turan 1 as well. The Yak 9 did take care of the Focke-Wulf 190 F8, but definitely the Tiger, only 1 Turan kill. The Panzer 4H and the Panther, no kill for either of those units, and the Schwat as well, no kill for that. So Nilla, definitely a lot of income lost on those heavy tanks, or even just the tanks. Nilla lost so much income from those tanks. Yeah, that really hurt him, and that probably makes up the bulk of like the loss of income difference there. But fantastic game, really hope you've enjoyed this one. Lots more Steel Division 2 casts coming on my channel. Pop down any comments below in the description. You jump in and join the Discord, you know, chat with us, and also check out the new podcasts coming through. I do them on Twitch every Wednesday with Protozocker, with Frublord, and with Metal Phase, and I am uploading them to YouTube as well, so check them out, and that will keep you up to date on all the Steel Division 2 League action, the current tables, the results as they come in, and lots of chat as well from the guys and myself. I really hope you've enjoyed this game. I absolutely loved it, and check out the next one as well. Thanks very much for watching. I am Angry Bird. I will see you next time.